welcome back to another last-minute post-commentary recording. In fact, later than last minute. This video was supposed to have been live like 6 hours ago, but you know, at least I have other stuff going on at the moment. I was actually trying to upload MagRunner, but it's taking like 8 bajillion years to process. I hate the YouTube video editor sometimes. Anyway, hopefully the recording will at least be more interesting and I won't just constantly repeat the same thing over and over and over and over like I did yesterday, because that was kind of... yeah. Not sure how long I'm going to record for this time. My brain is telling me, come on, you can do it, power through until you have to do some work in 40 minutes and get almost 3 episodes worth out of the way. And the reality of it is I'll probably do like 11 minutes and then be like, nah, that'll do. It'll be enough for one video, and then I'll do the next bit tomorrow, and then I'll do a bit more the day after, and then I'll jump on the wall, and then my cat was running around with a piece of fluff on her forehead for about 8 hours yesterday. Nothing to do with me. In fact, you know what? I might even put a link to it down in the description if I remember, because she had this big piece of fluff on her forehead. She came in with it. Maybe she needed some big gun to shoot. Yeah, I remember this actually. This was interesting. I had to kind of sneak around. I thought, you know, shoot out the lights, trying to use a grenade in them as well, see if that works. And just kind of go sneaky, sneaky, sneak, 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 sneakity, sneak, sneak. I do remember this. I think I get stuck with it. Just, you know, running against a gun emplacement like that, that's always a good idea. Yeah, how could you possibly think that that wouldn't be sensible? Yeah. Anyway, I was like, oh look, there's a thing here. But there were those people there for... no, I can't even see what's going on because there's too much light coming in through my window and I can't be bothered to go and get it. Yeah. People a lot. Explosions and stuff. And things. I'm watching videos. I'm pretty good at flanking maneuvers actually. Most games I play I try and do that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not perfect, I make mistakes. It's just like anybody else. Yeah, I think I do better than I can, so to speak. Hey dude, what you doing, dude? Okay, well, I already did that one, didn't I? That was in like the previous one. That was when I got the grenade launcher. Yeah. I finally actually started doing stuff at this point. I'm sure you can notice. Whereas I spent, yeah.
Laura, climb over. Come on.
Head for Roth. I'll follow. And Sam, don't get on the helicopter.
Just trust me. Please trust me. Go!
Yeah, because of course it's not like anything's going to happen to her or anything. That's kind of a running motif in this game. She meets someone and then one of two things happens. Either they die or they end up in a position that's not good. And, you know. Have you not noticed that? Just saying, I called that long ago. Granted, that's kind of after the recordings that you'll have already seen, but you know, that's what I was talking about in the previous one actually. I made some predictions about what was going on when I saw Sam. Yeah, and I don't want to talk about them now because it won't be quite the same. Because, you know, I have the gift of foresight now, I know exactly what's going on and everything. Well, mostly. I can't remember it all perfectly. My memory is good, but not perfect. I take some time and I misremember things, but I don't want to go giving away spoilers or anything. It was alright me talking about that kind of stuff when I was actually playing it, because that was me hypothesizing and coming up with ideas. Now if I say stuff, it'll be either like, why are you saying stuff? Either it's true, and then I'm giving away part of the plot, or if I put it as though like this is what I think is going to happen, you'll be like, is that really what you think is going to happen? Or is that just some crafty way of you saying this is what's actually going to happen, you just don't want to word it as a spoiler? I think too much, don't I? And yeah, I was trying to go up there. I thought, you know, makes sense. But, you know, I think that's one that you can destroy, actually, when people are there or something. That's it, get on with it. I've been killing too much time around here already. Let's go see what's happening next. Go climb this wall. Climb to freedom. Climb to victory. The post commentary is a lot more difficult than recording live because you're just sort of watching and seeing what's happening. And so, you know, I'm not even going to try. So how are you doing? Doing good? What did you do for the weekend? You have fun? I spent the weekend with a little girl. That's why I've been uploading rats since I started it. You get to see my really funky PJ bottoms in there. I think I might go and make myself something to eat in a minute, actually. I'm kind of hungry.
Oh no! I've got to stop them from getting on that helicopter.
Yep, because they won't listen to you. Oh look, everything's on fire, so let's escape. Turn around in flames is generally a bad idea. I want to burn you. That's just like it.
Destroy the beaches! Or kill all
I
people!
don't think he cares.
Any other
See?
non-believers!
He really just does not care.
You're gonna die!
Oh, another one of those chase clubs. Yay! Bloody booms! Look, the dude's on fire. Look! He's on fire! He's burning! I messed up. I did that in quite a lot of the quick time events in this game, as I'm sure you noticed. That one with the arrow, that was insane. The game is... I don't know, it's a good game. It is a good game, but my god does it have its flaws. There we go, I messed it up again. Do you know what I mean? I know I was getting the timing right. Yeah, you can actually hear me going in the background. I'm getting screenshots because, why the hell not? There's Exploding Lara's is over there. It reminds me actually, the Exploding Lara cheat from Tomb Raider 2, that was awesome. It's one of my favourite things of all time. For those who don't know, it's one step forward, one step back, turn around 3 times and jump. You jump in any direction, one step forward, one step back, and 3 turns, jump, and she explodes. Why? Because I had lots of fun doing it, so yeah. It was in there because it was. And, you know, stuff and things. See that? Big piece of red.
Wait! The storms! It's too dangerous! Run!
I'm not listening to you, love.
Damn it!
If they did listen to you, it wouldn't be dramatic enough, would it? You wouldn't have this mad dash to try and stop them. It's one of those storytelling techniques that really bugs me is when they have that. You know that the person is telling them something they need to know, and nobody believes them. Oh, for God's sake, get on with it. You know they're going to be proved right in the long run, and then everybody's like, oh, well, I shouldn't listen to you. But yeah, maybe you should have. We need to write more stories, make more games, more films and stuff like that where people have real world common sense. Although I've got to say, this section of the game was very dramatic and quite impressive. It's very good visual effects. So, yeah. I'm always a little bit iffy about set pieces. I find that it depends on the game and it depends on the set piece itself. Some work better than others, and I thought this one worked pretty well because it fit with the mechanics of the game. It just added an extra sense of urgency because everything was exploding around you. Oh, she's dead. Yep, it is absolutely. I don't know if you could hear that. I heard it. It really is absolutely mental. I don't know what was absolutely mental, but apparently something was. Talking about it at the time was, yeah. I honestly don't know, but you know, it's insane and it's all going crazy and stuff. It's all exploding and death, and why would you be doing this? Seriously. Well, I suppose she didn't really have any say in the matter, but you know, it's not her fault. It was that gaffer that started blowing everything. Actually, how did everything start blowing up?
Where are you?
Yeah, no, she set off a few explosions.
Here you go.
But how did the entire thing start exploding?
You can do it.
That's convenient though, isn't it? Nice when things like that. Yeah, you could have come a bit closer. Don't drop too far or she might slice her head off with the propellers. That would be a rather inglorious way to die after all that. Yeah.
We have to land! We have to land or the storms are going to crash us! We can't
Plus,
leave!
all the people are down there. It's convenient that they're all grouped up together, isn't it? How did that happen?
We can't leave them behind.
We have to land!
No way! Not in this weather.
We can't leave them behind!
I barely made it here in one piece.
Wait, you have to land not in this weather?
Do it!
Isn't that ass backwards? Staying in the air is a worse idea in weather like this.
You're crazy!
Being on the ground is a good idea. It gives you a chance to, ride out the storm. Just, yeah, video game logic. So, it couldn't just go down because we had to get this ultimate dramatic exploding crash thing, so Lara can grow more as a person and stuff. This is one of the things that gets me. If you put this with a male protagonist, it'd all be par for the course. But because it's female, because it's a female protagonist, we're supposed to, get behind her and become invested in her growth and stuff. And I get that, but my God, do they lay it on thick? They seriously overdo it. Look, see, Rolf, we're not supposed to be invested in him and stuff. He's just being, he's just a man. It's not made a big deal of, and it's much more realistic for it. He's just, it's like with her, they've really got on and on and on. I mean, I've already had comments about that. I mean, the amount of times she's been stabbed in the face and exploded and had a ruptured spleen and perforated eardrum through her left leg and all that sort of thing. She should be dead by now. She died of blood loss. Her lungs should be on her back.
It's them.
Mad. Well, here we go. Another pointless death scene. Because, yeah, that's what we are. Because it's not like you just moved out of the bloody way. If you had the wherewithal to dodge, why didn't you just pull his other pistol and start shooting? You see what I mean? They seriously overdo it. So she can have another dramatic, tear-wrenching, heart-wrenching, tear-jerking scene with she has to face loss and...
I'm sorry, Lara. I'm sorry. You can do this. You're a Croft.
Yeah, and you're a moron. Noble self-sacrifice my ass. If he had enough gumption to know that he needed to move, then why didn't he move instead of just spinning round? I mean, why didn't he just drop the girl and fall on the floor and then pull his gun out the plank?
No.
And how did they find you? They were surrounded by enemies a minute ago, being shot at.
Is she okay? Because
Yeah,
it's
finally.
all about Lara, isn't it? Have you forgotten that she's the reason we're here?
No, it's true.
You're right. Shouldn't have said that. It's just Rolf. I don't know what
Bloody state of her though.
Let's just find someplace safe and make
Preparations for what, big guy?
He died as a warrior.
He died as a moron. Yeah, I have no sympathy for the guy. It's just one of those pointlessly contrived scenes that are put in there solely so they can have something like this. Everybody has that bonding moment and whatever they call it. I thought he was going to get double pistols at this point as well, so spoiler, you don't. fact, you don't get the dual pistols at any point until right at the very end.
That old PT boat on the beach.
You
I
use
should
them in
be
the
able to
closing
fix it up.
scene.
It's worth a shot.
It doesn't matter. We're not getting off this island.
That's a defeatist attitude.
Come on, Laura. Don't talk like that. We just gotta regroup. Come up with a plan, you know?
You just don't get it. Any of you. Something won't let us leave.
Something. Lara, you need sleep.
Look, I'll be the first to admit that I usually go in for the weird stuff, but this place is off the charts.
I'm not dying here. I'm fixing that boat and we're leaving.
Oh,
You know this island isn't right, Jonah. I know you do.
All I know is that we can't use logic
course
to
you can.
understand this place. I know you think your instincts are a weakness, but they're a strength. Trust them.
use the force, Lara.
We need you, Laura.
The big man's right.
I can't leave him yet. I need time.
Need time for what exactly?
You know where we'll be. Come down
Yeah,
when you're ready.
about
We
that.
won't go anywhere without you.
Come back to that in a minute. Not done complaining about this. Yeah, see, that's
Keep
why
us
you don't get
close.
your dual pistols. Because it's not like she already had a gun or anything. She did earlier anyway. They all did. What happened to all their weapons? They just sort of magic. It's like Roller in Optimus Prime's trailer. It just sort of vanishes into some pocket dimension when he's not using it. And that's what happens to their weapons as well, because they have them back again later.
Roth, what am I gonna do?
You've got great instincts, girl. You've
It's another
just
thing
got
that
to
bugged
trust
me,
them.
the way they kept pushing the survival instincts thing. Trying to
No
make
one
it part of the narrative.
The storms.
I dislike stuff
They're
like
linked
that.
to the power of the Sun Queen. That's what's stopping
When it's that
us leaving.
heavy-handed anyway.
The monastery has a ritual chamber. If that's what the Storm Guard are protecting, the answer to stopping
There
the
you go,
storms
now you
must
get
be
it,
in
yeah.
there. A hidden river entrance.
How can you see that? For me, it just looks like a giant seashell.
I'm going
A
to use it to go
tortoise.
inland to the ritual chamber.
Or some kind of trilobite. And how did that fit in her pocket?
Jonah! Reyes!
Yeah, you'll know where we are, will you? Will we? Well, whatever, you know what I mean. Yeah, you should have,
gone
but
with
you know,
them.
then you couldn't have had another one of these if there was me. Right, let's see who had the dual pistols. But yeah, if you'd gone with them, we couldn't have had yet another let's go find the peoples.
Lara, I'm sorry. I got you into this mess. I
When
made
do you
a
have time
promise
to
to
write
your
this?
father. The last time I saw him, I swore
No,
I
he's
would
dead.
look after you, keep you out of trouble.
When did he have
What did I do?
time
I put you right
to
in
write
the thick
this?
of it. Now you're
He's
the
dead.
one looking after me. You know,
Is
you're
he
just like
a
your father. He was
ghostwriter?
smarter, wiser, stronger
Yeah, I
than
know that
anyone
was
I
bad.
knew. And he never gave up, no matter
Come
how
on,
tough
I'm
things
trying.
got. I worry about you. But I know if there's anyone who can survive this place, it's Lara Croft. Whatever happens, I want you to know that I loved you like the daughter I never had. I'm proud of you.
Seriously, you are playing it on way too
Yeah.
thick.
See?
It's not
Told you.
it's
Really overdoing it. Because if you remember a couple of videos ago, we just found a letter written by a black woman that was somehow in the bottom of the bloody cave somewhere. How it ended up down there, I don't know. But there's a letter from her saying that her daughter is actually Roth's daughter. The daughter I never had. Symbolism. It's dramatic. It's melodramatic. It's
Tears won't bring me back, God. That's
overdoing it.
what Roth would have said. I just can't believe he's gone. No more stories about my parents. No more mountain climbs. God, I wish they killed me instead. But they didn't. I'm here. I'm alive, and I'm certain that no boat or plane is going to get us off this island. At least not yet. I know the answer has something
you long
to
enough
do
to
with
figure it
him
out.
in that monastery. I have to do something.
I mean, no one started telling you that right at the beginning of the bleeding game. Well, not quite, but close. So yeah, upgrade time. That reminds me actually, I should go back at some point. I haven't upgraded it all yet. I haven't done 100% completion. Still a few of the tombs I haven't found, because you have to go back to some of them at later points. Like, you know, when you get like the rope arrows and stuff. So, yeah. But what I'm planning on doing is actually replaying the entire game again at some point. See if a second playthrough will ease some of my irritation. And to be honest, from watching my Let's Play of it here, I think I was too lenient on it first time around. I was suckered in by the relatively strong opening. Yeah, so where is everyone? I'll give you a clue. They're not down there, they've just randomly wandered off. For no bloody reason. I mean, it's not like, it doesn't make a big deal about them having been captured or anything, they just sort of wandered off, and now suddenly there are people all over the place that have to fight my way through. Oh yeah, spoilers, I'm going to do some fighting soon. I'm going to have to go like shooty bang bang, killy death death. Shouldn't really be that much of a spoiler considering there's a fairly strong action focus in this game. I mean, you know, it is an action adventure and all. I mean, Tomb Raider always was, so I'm not complaining about that part. It would be nice if there were more puzzles, though. There aren't really any puzzles anymore, at least not in the way they used to be. Even if it was just block puzzles. I mean, come on, think about it. The early games were simplistic in their puzzles, but at least they had them. Now, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It feels like it's following more of the strong dramatic action narrative, which is alright if done well, but my god, the dialogue in this game and the overall plot arc, I mean, the premise is brilliant. The premise I actually really like. I thought that was fantastic, and the, you know, the bits of lore that tied into it and everything, but the actual dialogue and the progression of the story overall, yeah, just kind of. Also, the hunting mechanic. It would have been nice. It would have been nice if they'd kept that in. You know, if they'd made more of a big deal of it. Like if you had to go and actually go hunting and find food, like they did in Don't Starve, which I really must play at some point. I mean, it was. They did a similar thing in Assassin's Creed 3. They introduced a hunting mechanic, which didn't really do anything for the game overall. But it wasn't made out like you needed it. It wasn't like the first time you went hunting, it was because you needed some food. It was you were feeding your tribe rather than yourself. It's not like I'm starving to death. So in that, it was a little bit different. Plus there were side missions you could do, like you could go and collect certain skins for a challenge and stuff like that. That was alright. It's just with this one, it just felt kind of like they wanted to do more with it, and hopefully they will in the next one. Anyway, I'm going to call an end to it here, so until I can be bothered recording some more, I will say thank you for watching.